review pitch decks?
Yeah, today my name is Stan. I have 14 years of experience in financial sector, so work in investment banking, in hedge fund, in VC world. And today we'll look at several pitch decks. One of them from very famous startup, so it's going to be very interesting. Okay, shall we? Okay, so it's Coinbase pitch deck from June 2017, so just before all this crypto Bitcoin rush. And it's very interesting to look at this. So here's is kind of like a minimalistic style, but I still suggest, so like I just know that it's like June 2017 because there is the title of the file, but I recommend here put it here like month and year. You can understand like is it like new or it's old, and yeah, it's very important. And title, so what are you looking for? It's kind of like a presentation for corporate presentation or for fundraising presentation. Yeah, here's the first slide. So they didn't structure this pitch deck as like this solution market. So but yeah, but still interesting, and kind of like according to this style of these all prominent pitch books like Airbnb, Facebook, not many words, and just message. Yeah, here's the message. Is very clear that digital currency is growing. It's huge growth, 23x from January 2015. So okay, yeah, it's very clear. Okay, Bitcoin is growing even faster. So yeah, it's very important that they showed. Yeah, so they're growing much faster. And yeah, what is it like? Coinbase, it's like collection of digital currency businesses. So it's retail brokerage. Coinbase, there's an institutional exchange and mobile wallet for crypto assets. Yeah, the mission is create open financial system for the world. I would structure it differently, because it's like mission should be like it should be one of the latest pages, so it's like should be on the first pages. I don't know, it's kind of strange. Yeah. Okay, we generate revenue by charging transaction fee when customers trade digital currency. Yeah, so very clear model. So you do transaction on their platform and they charge you a transaction fee. So it's very clear. So when you change your digital currency for your fiat money, yeah, so they charge a lot. It's actually, I wonder, I bet now it's like the rate is much lower. It's not 2% per trade because it's like huge. But that time, I mean, like it was okay, right? So I think at that time, it's still like there were like very few platforms where you can exchange. Yeah, and for institutional, yeah, they put like 10 times less, which is also understandable. Yeah, revenue growth, yeah, it's huge. So you see, so it's kind of like a normal growth, because it's still really like a good growth. But you see, it's like the 2017 is just changed completely everything. So at the time of this pitch deck, they have 84 millions. Yeah, they cash flow positive. Yeah, just an operational, it's like less than 3 million per month. I wonder why do they need like additional investments. So it's like they cash positive. I don't know, maybe like a huge investments in like different projects, or maybe institutional one. Yeah, so the major share of the revenue comes from retail brokerage, which is completely understandable. Yeah, the revenue is very high. Yeah, and it seems like, yeah, they don't. Actually, I wonder, like, I think it's a part of the Coinbase, so I think they merged it. So and mobile wallet is just a part of the Coinbase exchange right now. Yeah, competitive advantage, transmit licensing. Yeah, it's very important. E-money license in Europe, bank partners. Yeah, storing customer digital currency, fraud rate. Yes, so it's very important. Do you remember at that time, even right now, but even at that time, it's one of the main issues. Like, is it safe? Can you store it there? Because there were like a number of scandals, like a lot of like kind of the same projects. They just lost a lot of money, and I think the security is one of the biggest issues. Defensibility, their startup. Okay. Yeah, so they actually mention it. So trust, so people believe in this. Yes. Compliance, okay. Yeah, also very important. And fraud prevention. Okay, defensible to this traditional finance. Okay, yeah, it's like it's more about the DAX stock exchange, crypto exchange, as I understand. So it's like comparing with Fidelity, comparative with other options, initial offering limited to Bitcoin. Yeah, space is rapidly evolving here for sure, especially at that time, and it's still very rapidly evolving. Coinbase market share. Yeah, yeah. Now it's less, right? But the market is much bigger than it was 3 years ago. So, but it's interesting that they have such a huge market share. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so they're talking about DAX market share. Yeah, actually, it's interesting right now. Is this institutional business is bigger than retail business? So it's like, where is it right now, right? It's very interesting because in terms of money, there's a bigger chunk of money in the institutional space. So I just wonder, like, where is it right now? Okay, so yeah, at that time, all famous crypto exchange, Bitfinex, Coin, Gemini, yeah. Okay, about wallets. So it's now it's a part of Coinbase, I believe. Okay, they have like 100. Yeah, so it's already was like a big company, with a lot of engineers. Yeah, so I wonder that they spent only 2 million per month for all these employees. Okay, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, 2-year revenue project. It's interesting. I think maybe it's even bigger. I don't know, because this was like June 2017. Yeah, it's at that time it's already was like some spotlight on the crypto space, but still not like this main media, like just spend like half of the time on Bitcoin and crypto stuff. So it's interesting because I believe like their revenue by the end of 2018 was like completely high, like hugely high. I don't know, it's like maybe 400 millions, because like I just what I heard about other crypto exchange, even at that time, some of them made much more money. Yeah, so I believe it should be higher by the end of 2018. Coinbase this year, okay, they raised 100 millions. Large balance sheet, window opportunity, rationale. Okay, I just wonder, like, so they want like to grow fast. Just like I just wonder, like in terms of valuation, so how much shares they give up, like just to pay for this growth, because like they said like they're cash flow positive. I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, disclaimer. Okay, so it's structured. It's not like in a simple way, in a traditional way. But I mean, it's okay. Yeah, it's so they mentioned everything. So the market share, competitors, competitive advantages. So the one maybe at that time they were so famous that they don't need like to put a contact page here. So, but I highly recommend it to do this. Definitely, you should have like how to contact you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's go to the next.
Yeah.
Okay, review pitch deck. And next it should be hardware startup.
Yeah. Yeah, is it okay? Okay, so it's the startup is called Bamamas, so and they bring intelligent to industrial battery fleets. So I assume it's kind of like a management solutions for battery fleets. So, but it's interesting. The name is just, I think it's just, it doesn't associate completely with the battery industry or hardware, even like Bamamas. Okay, so as usual, I recommend here like to put month and year just to understand, is it like a recent pitch deck, is it new, or it's kind of like already old, and like what are you asking for, is like a seed stage, round A, round B, and like what are you looking for, like 1 million, 2 millions, and so on and so forth. So it's just, it should be here, like it just anchor a potential investor, like and manage the expectations. So is it going to be like a seed stage, or it's going to be like a round D, or it's just a corporate presentation about your company. So just, yeah, you just anchor it and you manage the expectations. Executive summary, okay, it's what I like. Okay, project projection. Okay, when you see like this projection, it's kind of like the first question is, okay, where is it right now? So it's like, it's the first question when you see any kind of projection. And yeah, I wouldn't put it here, because it's kind of like, if you don't have revenue right now, it's not relevant. And yeah, I want to first learn about what's it all about. So I don't want to see your projection, especially if you don't have any revenue right now. So it's kind of, yeah, I would remove it from here. Offer a global market that has a size of 50 billion euros by offering better intention, better as a service in battery industry with target sales. Okay. Bananas will concentrate on offering its solution and services through direct sales and partnership program. Okay, so we still can learn. Yeah, but okay, it should be like this. Okay, but I don't know. I still see this part first. I don't know. We'll like learn to read from left to right. I would switch it. So it's kind of like counterintuitive. So they make it like clockwise, but I would start it from here, because like I just see the left side first. Okay, Banana's target to become the #1 better intelligent and better as a solution provider. Okay, novel technology and a platform offer a unique disruptive solution and scale in size, at least for the next decade. Okay, Bananas disrupt better intelligent as a better as a service, operational efficiency, and decrease capital expenses. Okay, Banana sells better intelligent bus service to large industrial customers and charge monthly recurring subscriptions fees. Okay, we still don't know what is it. Yes, it's kind of like they're repeating the same message here. Okay, so it's like, it's already like Hugh says he's like, it's a bus, right? It's a better as a service. So I assume it's like it's monthly subscription. Why are you repeating it here? So these two messages are almost the same. So envision to tap into specific market verticals and focus to further extend its offering to operators, railways, utilities. Okay, we'll concentrate on offering solution direct sales and partnership. Okay, it makes sense. It's B2B. Okay, strategy to become the #1 provide utilization for novel technology, enable industry users to enhance operational efficiency and to help cut down on capital. Okay. But it's strange, like it's like a second page, and we still I still don't understand what it's all about. Like, okay, I think strategy shouldn't be like the first page after the review. Okay, here's it, like large industrial battery, expensive asset. Okay, it's expensive, problem worth solving. I like a black box. They're expensive and unpredictable to maintain, often used suboptimal or even damaging way, causing shorter battery lifespan. It's a big headache for business operator. Okay. Okay. Problem, lack of info, low efficiency, unoptimized OPEX and CAPEX. Okay. Solution, improve visibility, enhance efficiency, increase profit. Okay. Solutions connect battery fleets. Okay, battery data collection, current measurement, temperature measurement, electrolyte level measurement. Okay, so they kind of like manage the current status, the current conditions of batteries. Okay, dependent battery type installation, global local site functionality, emergency warning against. Okay, it's kind of like they monitor this. So it's measurement, data collection, measurement. Okay, enable retrofit installation, independent battery type installation. Okay, so the measurement and they kind of install it. Okay, analyze data in the cloud, battery data processing storage. Okay, algorithm for battery conditions, application of machine learning, animal detections. Okay, so they kind of like get the data, what's the current conditions of batteries, and then like use the data and analyze and trying to predict like what's happened with batteries, and especially like in maintenance. ML battery monitoring, anomaly detections. Okay, API integration. Okay. Voltage anomaly detection.
What do you think is more important slides for the hardware gadgets?
What's the most important?
For this stage.
I think just the first thing is still like it should be like explain how it works, what's the terms, and what's all about, how it works. And then the second, I think the most important things is just how it will benefit, like, and how it's how you differentiate from existing solutions, or how this problem solved by current any other alternative solutions. Maybe not if it's
Okay.
like a completely new solution.
Did you see this
So
information
user interface.
in this
Okay,
presentation?
user interface. Yeah, I understand. It's like for engineers inside the company. Yeah, it's like B2B. Okay, user interface. I don't know. You can put like all these 3 slides in one. You don't need to spend 3 slides on this one. Just I don't know. Benefits. Okay, here benefits: conditional battery based battery replacement, optimal use. Okay, it's just interesting. Like, is it from their experience, or it's like it's just, I don't know, some research? Is it like they research, or like some? It's like it's very important information here. I would put like some link to the source. From fixed schedule, predictive maintenance. Okay, condition based bring extra lifespan. Okay, it seems like it should be here, right? When you fixed schedule battery replacement, so they just shifted. Okay, significant decrease of downtime with proactive replacement up to. Okay, yeah, I understand it. Okay, material handling misuse, casual flow chart. Okay, so here I think it's important. Yeah, here they explain why battery sometimes die faster, or they need to change, and it seems like they explaining all those issues when battery are not used properly. Okay. Okay. I think it could be it should be one of the first slides. Just explain what's the problem. Like, it's the problem that they're trying to solve. It's like this one is important, so it should be the first slide. Like, what's the problem they're solving, and then the solution. So they like showing like me already like 14 like 13 slides of like how they solving a problem, and then they show me like the problem. It's so very interesting. Okay, cost saving projections. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't do this. Just it's like too many text. And the main figure is like here somewhere, like small, and just I don't see it. Yeah, competitive advantage. Okay, cheaper competitors. Not intrusive electrolyte reading. Okay. Enable flexible combination data large battery fleece. Okay. Cloud. Unique proactive systems. Solution using screen for battery charging rooms. Okay. But like, do they have any? Okay. Here, there's the competitors. Okay. Analytic tools. Lion. Okay. Voltage. Okay. Battery monitoring system. Battery lab testing. Okay. So they kind of combine here and put it here. Okay. Market vertical, material handling, railways, utilities, growth, global market management growth. Okay, market is growing. Yeah, market is very interesting, I think. Market size, better growth. Okay, project, the most lucrative segment. Okay, market is again, it's growing. Yeah, and it should be bigger. Yeah, so material handling. Okay, batteries, addressable market. Okay, so it's 15 million realistic batteries, addressable market 1.5 million realistic. So okay, sales target. But what it's like sales target in terms of batteries? It's how many batteries are they going like to monitor, or it's like revenue? It's not clear. So here it's like I don't like this slide at all. So it's like it's not clear what they're talking about. Like fork fleets, okay, but okay. Material handling, sales volume. Okay, battery, biggest manufacturer. It's like their revenue, or it's not clear. And what are those two lines? Also, like they're not legends, guys. You should put it here. Like I don't know. I just what's it like? And sales value. It's sales value or what? Forklift or and cents value, battery million. I don't know. I still don't understand it. It's like it's like they're targeting 220,000 forklifts, and yeah, but what does it mean? It's for their businesses, for their business. I don't know. Railways, amount of locomotives, battery thousands. Okay. Model first phase, HP sensor sales fixed. Okay. Okay, it's not gonna be like a subscription model, or it's gonna be like okay, it's sensors. Okay, it's you like when you install it, I believe, and then you charge like this subscription model. Okay. Okay, the market
Again,
millions,
yeah.
battery connected. Okay, target revenue. Okay.
Like look at this.
Still, like guys, you just
yeah.
here they're talking about these forks, number of forks here is everywhere, and then they just jump to the numbers. Okay, like
No,
how many forks or
that's
batteries? It's like, and what's percentage of this global market are you aiming here? I should calculate it by myself. Yeah, it's not really convenient. Adoption strategy, commercial agreements in place, long-term partnership. Okay. Ongoing pilot programs, new customer acquisition. Okay, it's clearly addressable customer base. Ambition is transition. Okay, I'm gonna slide it because like there are 50 slides. So guys, it's just yeah, maybe we just have this long presentation. I recommend like to have definitely a short presentation, like 20 like 12 slides, maybe 13 slides maximum, and then you can have like a longer version of your pitch deck. But yeah, achievements. Okay, yes. Second phase pilot started. They can explain, they don't put it here like what's the first stage, what's the second stage, what are they doing there. Okay, they have like revenue. It's like, is it like recurring revenue? It's non-recurring, not clear. Okay, tasting, expanding sales, final, budget scaling, sales for partnership. Okay. See, since they don't put like as I said, like they don't put when they prepare this pitch deck, I can't figure out, is it I'm looking for all the pitch deck, and they kind of like planning to do this, or it's like, oh, they already done it. So and it's kind of like, it's better to put like line here, because like you see it all the time. Like you see, it's like when it's like you see the pitch deck, I don't know, in 3 months, in 4 months, it's just you can't figure out like where are they right now. So I believe it's kind of like an old pitch deck, and maybe they were here at the time when they prepared this pitch deck. Business model, I'm minimize warrant issues, denying billings. Okay. Intelligent batteries. Okay, it's kind of like definitely, like, I know it's like useless slide. We should remove it. Don't lay forever. Overstocking batteries, mid-shift failures, sending device for repair. Okay. Cost savings, boost productive. Okay, all this. Okay, yeah. Okay, here they put like I don't know. Still,
Yeah.
it's like it's kind of like projected, or it's actual. Like we don't know.
No,
It's like
it's like
put
the
it here
project.
like projection. Or put it. Okay, they have revenue. Put it here like for I believe the 2019 they have this revenue. Where is it? Yeah, it's here. Yeah, they have revenue 25,000 euros. So it's like it's one of the most important information about pitch deck, because every investor wants to learn like where you are right now, what you already achieved, like what is your revenue, like how many batteries you serving right now, what is happening right now, like is it your model working? And then it's like you see it's all the time. They're talking about future. It's important, like storytelling, like where you're going to be, like what's the market. Yeah, but it's also important like what you already done, and like and what you learned so far when you done it, like when you have like your first customers, like how do they use it, like do they have this productivity increase and so on. It's like it's very important, because if you already have clients, you have a lot of data, you can already, like as I said, like storytelling is important, your future is important, but you should also like provide a bridge from your future to your present. And here it's like it's all the time. So I'm looking here, like I don't understand your revenue, I don't understand your battery, like how many batteries do you have right now, like what's happening with your subscription model, like and so on and so forth. And it's very important. And every time this information, like founders, they're trying to bury it someplace, they try to hide it somewhere inside the pitch deck. It's almost all the time you're trying like just to really to find these like small signs and get this information about current revenue, current users, and so on. Revenue map. Okay, Mitsubishi Railways. Okay. You can put it here, like just I don't know. It's like too many slides about the same thing. Okay, you already talk about your pipeline, K metrics. Okay, just it should be here. So you have here like cost of goods of sales, EBITDA, like I don't know. Okay, the founders. Solution wizard, he leads the development, design, and build the first solution. Okay, no previous experience. So, and here you see some experience. So it's like you start guessing, like maybe he didn't have any experience before, or what? Like also like why you just he had experience of 20 years and he's like nothing. It's strange. Financing. Okay, early rounds. Rockstar angel investors greed, seek to raise 1 million. Company valuation, use of proceeds. Okay, yeah, this slide is good. Yeah, it's cap table. Okay, I really I don't know. Maybe it's kind of like a long version of pitch deck when you send it like during the due diligence. But if it's not, I highly recommend not to put like your cap table and show all your investors, because like maybe they don't want like to see their shares in the company. It's kind of like an intimidating thing. Really, I highly recommend not to include cap table in any kind of presentation, and send it like in the end of your due diligence with any potential investor. Okay, appendix. User interface. Okay, I will just slide it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay. Okay, let's look at the next pitch deck. So I just regarding this pitch deck, I kind of like confused. Maybe I will ask several questions via email, but yeah, I will ask several questions in email, and then depends on those answers. So just I want to understand where they are right now, what they achieve, what's the current experience with the current customers, like all those like hypotheses that Ian mentioned, like boost productivity, decrease the cost, like increase the longevity of the batteries, like are those assumptions working right now with the current clients? And like yeah, I just want to learn about this. And it's just they spend so few minutes and pages on this one.
Yeah, I mean, like it should be like the minus maybe 20 pages.
No, maybe it's a long
Too
version
much.
of the page. Yeah, it's definitely too much. It's like 50 pages. It's way too much. Okay, and the next page, Wink, for example. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very nice. It's a Friday page. A modern winery.
Yeah,
Okay.
because actually there's a speech from the Seed Invest and a lot of
Okay.
retail investors.
I like this photo. It's like maybe it's not the day photo, but I like it. It's like a rosé and then
No, because it was like the summer rosé from the Wink. New strategy,
okay.
they move from the subscription model to the modern winery. They run in two
Okay.
different style of the wines. But it's,
Okay, interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
because they want to invest in not in like in storage and inventory. They want to invest in mostly organic wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and actually
Okay.
investors in it be involved in
Mm-hmm.
this.
Okay, we're building a portfolio of brands for next generation of wine drinkers. Okay, we believe the future of beverage will be through direct connections with customers. Yes, modern winery. Okay, founders. Okay, it's very small. And the funny thing is that they have space here, but it's like it's too small. Okay, affiliation, feel welcome, engaging, comfortable, skate access, and is the vision we saw how connected winery from customers. Okay. Yeah, okay, the boutique property, study finance, okay. And wine found successful financing
This
passion
is like
startup,
the
curious wine
opposite.
experience, including creating the wine program for the Tech Enable Club of Wine in New York. Okay, so they have some experience. I recommend. So I like it, but like it should be bigger. It's like
no, this is
yeah,
it's like
like
it's so funny because the guys
don't put another hustle like to read it. We're creating the future wine. Okay, a massive market opportunity. Use wine market. Well, okay, it's huge. Of retail sales driven by top 4 wine producers. Okay, it's very concentrated market. Large companies in wine are portfolios of brands. Okay, Constellation, Jello Winery, Treasure Wine Estates, Wine Group. Okay, those like 4 majors in this market. Decline in store food trade, increase online orders, and market stagnations. In first time, these companies no longer rely on the traditional playbook. Yeah, it's very interesting dynamics. Yeah, I also read about this, that the wine like the consumption of wine was growing like constantly, and yeah, it's like I also read that I think this year it's like it's halted for some reasons. I don't know, maybe just people because of the pandemic they switched to like stronger alcohol. I don't know. Yeah, but it's interesting. Consumer focus. Okay, so it's interesting. So they established themselves almost like 8 years ago. So it's very interesting. So they're not new. D2C market is 6 billion market opportunity and growing quickly. Okay. with no clear leader. Okay, Link is positioned to capture significant market share in fastest growing segment in wine. Shipment, wine club, e-commerce, to tasting room pickup. Okay, yes, tasting room. Actually, it's very interesting right now. I even participate in one. It's kind of like a Zoom tasting, and they send you samples. I think it's very interesting. It's very interesting concept. Okay, wine is ripe for disruption. Okay, razors, mattress, skincare, luggage. Yes, wine. Yeah, okay. No clear leader until now. Is digital first brand builder in wine industry. Okay, shipments. It's like, let me see, just okay. The shipment and then they say again. Okay, it just move. Okay, for the past 6 years, we have developing a touch-enabled platform. Okay, wine become a top 70 winery in a few short years. Lifetime revenue, contribution margin, CAGR since launch. Okay, million bottles sold. Okay, so they kind of like it's not startup at all, right? So they've been selling it for like 8 years, 9 years. Okay.
Yeah, and they're great numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's interesting. So here it's like I would put it different in the lifetime revenue. It's like I think they mean from one customer, or what is it? Just and they talking about CAGR, contribution margin. I would put like their current revenue. I bet it's like at least in millions. So it's, yeah, and they was the fastest growing companies. Okay, most incentive companies, wine rating. Like flagship brands like Summer Water,
Yeah.
Water full of Pinot Noir. Okay, it's kind of like I still like you mentioned something. It's why I'm guessing they still not explain like what it's all about, right? So it sounds like they do like their own wine, or like do they use like some wineries and do marketing and
No, it's like the winery production.
okay, so they work in the different wineries, right? Or
Yeah, and they running right now 2 brands, like Summer Water Rosé and plus Pinot Noir. It's like the like a specific brand from the wine.
for owner audit technologies in centerpiece, initial consumer connection. Okay, data-driven business on the national wholesale. Okay, growth opportunity, strategic acquisition.
What do you think?
I still like it's kind of strange because then it's not a startup pitch deck, right? But they kind of like mix the startup pitch deck and like and pitch deck of mature company, so it's kind of strange feeling. So I really want to understand like how they different, why they're different, what's they doing different. So they like we're already on the 13th page and I still like cannot learn about this, right? So I understand that they working directly with customers. It's one like main distinguish between compared with other competitors, but like okay, strategic acquisition, new brand development, to launch new brands. Okay, cherries and rainbow. Okay, category expansion. Additional categories, beer, spirits. Okay, so they're going to like to expand, and okay, it's interesting. It's the only strategic required for DTC brands. Okay, small wineries currently shipping. Okay.
Yeah, and acquisitions.
Okay, no, it's very interesting, but it's kind of like it's not a pitch deck, startup pitch deck. It's like it's like a mature company. It's kind of like investment banking pitch deck. So they have like
Yes, exactly, because this pitch deck was from Seed Invest. You know,
okay,
like this is one of the favorite companies
okay,
who
okay,
use the crowdfunding after
okay,
after like the A round, maybe.
yeah.
They can check.
Yeah, but the thing is here, so I don't know, I have so many questions here. So first of all, okay, you already working like for 8 years, showing like what is happening. You just mentioned like a Kaggle somewhere, but still, I even like don't just let's back it because I think it's important. Uh, yeah, it's Kaggle. I even don't understand it's Kaggle of revenue or like users or wines or whatever. Like they don't show any like unit economics. I mean, like even like how many wines they ship like every year, and like how many brands have they do they have, like what kind of like different red and rose and white wines they have, like, and so on. So they don't explain at all. So it's like it's very strange. And here they could show like their traction, they could show their success. They kind of like I don't know, they kind of like I don't know. It's very strange. Okay, and here it's like revenue. My favorite question is like projected or actual revenue, or it's like projection. It seems projection, but still, like I have my second favorite question. Like, okay, what's the revenue for the last year? What was the revenue for 2019? Okay, they kind of like still EBITDA loss making, or it's maybe for new project. You see, it's like I'm confused. So it's like, is it new project? It's like, is it like strategic roadmap for new project? It's gonna be like, or is like it just like the project revenue for the existing businesses? I don't know. Yeah. Acquisition. Okay. Acquisition target. Here it's like if they want like to pitch acquisition, and it seems like they need money for acquisition, I would bet like some financial metrics. Okay, what kind of revenue should be the target, and like should be EBITDA positive or no. So a few more words about this because it's very important. And bring revenue to the table. Leader, EBITDA, enterprise value, annual revenue. Okay. Top wineries in the USA, 4 years. Only tech-enable brand builder, digital, seasonal team. Okay. Executive science, CRD. So it's already CRD. So
yes, actually, they raised more than $44 million.
Okay. And it's nowhere here. It's nowhere here. It's like they should show traction. They should show all their rounds. Like and like it's the first questions from any investors. Like, okay, show me your valuation development. Like it's like it's crazy. Okay, it's like per share, per valuation up to 15 millions. Okay, investment in brand. Okay, so my resume, my takeaway, it's very interesting, but pitch deck is way out of anything. It's just I know it's like in terms of design it's really good, but in terms of like how they structured everything, it's like it's you need just to close it and build it from scratch like a new pitch deck, and explain like first of all like what's the problem they're trying to solve, right? What's the solution? Because I couldn't figure out like what's the solution, what's they doing, like what's the main competitive advantages. It's like what they deliver to customers, this one, or they, as I understand, they're doing their own brand of wine, and maybe they're working with wineries and building kind of like a unique wine, and so I just I couldn't learn it from here, and it's I think it's very important. Yeah, so maybe yeah. Okay. I'm totally confused. I will send them questions first, because you know what's happened. Then you have like a call with those guys. They start pouring on you all the same information, and you need like to stop them. It's all the time. You need like just to stop them. You just need to interrupt them and ask questions though. So I will send the email first, like just to understand where they're right now, what's the revenue, what's the EBITDA, like just like that they explain me like what's the product, like what's where they in terms of wines, what's the right now their collection, like do they have like all kind of white, rosé, red wines? I don't know. Yeah, but still it's very interesting. But yeah, it's actually it's one of those times then just pitch deck is just it's when you see just they put all their thoughts and they didn't think at all about the structure.
Okay. This pitch deck actually they sent to the seed investor and after that to the investors.
Okay, but I think it's seed investor.
No, like yeah, like
Yeah. No, it's interesting,
and
but
yeah, it was like the in last year,
mhm,
and they raised it the next round, D round.
mhm,
Like I'm
mhm.
saying, right now it's more than 45 or 44 million dollars plus seed investment.
Okay. So
Like a crowdfunding.
they already fundraised.
Yes, plus from the
Okay.
crowdfunding.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's look it's look like the public. It's same for
Mm-hmm.
the investors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and last.
Yes. Let me see.
Так, ну
Yeah.
что?
Okay, it's Frat House, Geek Gaming Media. Okay, the next step in development of live broadcast. Mission: unite gamers with smart communication and quality content in training formats. Okay. The gaming broadcast consumption market. Heard by Russian traffic on Twitch. Okay. Donated Russian viewers. Okay, it's kind of like a local story. It seems million. Okay, video games will make entire Russian entertainment. Okay, it's about Russian broadcast consumer market in gaming, I assume. Lack of true communications and interaction with interesting and smart content. Okay, desire to enter the live broadcast market with people who are able to work professionally with brands. Okay, magic. Okay, it's interesting. It's kind of like problem, right? It needs. It's like it's problem. It's a problem that they're trying to solve. Reaching audience in different time zone, different interest. Okay, always relevant. Opportunity for subscribers. Okay, it's kind of like a platform where you engage with your audience differently, whether it's right now in Twitch or any other platform. Okay, different interests you have there, and always relevant. Okay, I don't know how it's always relevant, but opportunity for subscribers, motivate and involvement. Okay, advisors, partnership program, faster reaction, expanding. Okay. It's kind of here they just explain they pros, right? So it's like why they good, like okay, it's broadcasting variety, but still it's kind of like features, but they don't explain those features, they just state them like it's kind of like a vague message like flexibility and hype. Okay, but okay, it's better first to explain your product and then like describe advantages of those products. Business model: advertising and sponsorship contract, 2 billions, average cost of integration 2,500. Okay, it's a lot. 5 million a year. Our income. Okay, it's our income or it's your revenue. It's better to use term revenue because income is kind of like misleading, because I think you're talking here about revenue. Russian. Okay, so I saw doing marketing Russia. Okay. Okay, business model. So it's not really a business model, right? It's a market size. It's your target market size. And here's a business model. Twitch monthly Russian audience 50 million, so it's a lot. So it means like every third Russian sit in Twitch. I don't know. It's kind of, for me, it sounds very, very high. Maybe kind of exaggeration. I don't know, but okay, go for paid subscribers. It's like 21,000 out of 50 millions. I recommended, we saw it, I already told it on another page. I recommended here put like percentages that I should do it right now this month. Okay, how much it's out of this, right? Put it here. How many percentage of this you expecting? It's just, I think it's very natural, like to put it here. Okay, subscription cost $4 billions. I don't understand what is 1 million here, and it's 21,000. And if I multiply $4 by it's gonna be like okay, yeah, it's 80,000 and per month, and annually it's gonna be 1 million. Okay, yeah, understood. And here, don't put it like here 2023, 24, or maybe 25, 26. It's like put like one data, like it's very strange. Okay, go to market plan. Okay, own channel, broadcasting, multi-channel platform, Netflix, new direction. I don't understand it. So it's like, are they gonna have like on channel and what? Like just they will have own channel on their platform or someone else? It's like, I don't understand. It's like how they go to market plan. It's like how you gonna get customers, and I don't really understand out of this slide. Team. Okay, Irina Balabamin, co-founder, manager, teaching creative. Okay, no experience. Put it here, at least one statement, like your previous experience, like years, or like at least like what is your main company? Like, did you work in management, or did you build another startup? It's like, just put it here, some content. Like it can be one statement. More than years in marketing and on TV. Contacts in most of brand agencies contacting. I think it's aggregate 10 years. I would rather write it here. So how many years you have like in total? So 10 years, not really much. It means like you have only 3 years in marketing on TV on average. So go to market, creating MVP. Like, why do you repeat the same? Like, it's strange. It's like it sounds like you have like a limited number of titles. It's like you cannot name it, because like here you use business model. It's like 2 different slides. It's like marketing. It's like about market, right? It's market size, and here it's go to market. Yeah. Create MVP for test, photo ID, design, technical equipment, studio and apartment, chief, high quality video, create MVP. Okay, and where are they right now? So it seems like they created it. Technical equipment, studio and apartment, chief. Okay. They already achieved it, so it's not clear. Yeah, it seems like they already built an MVP. It's why it's better to show like your milestones. It's milestones you see clearly. You show like before, like what's happened before. Okay, what is your traction, like what you've done to the present moment, and then you see like, okay, what is your next steps, and you just see here it's like okay, it's go to market strategy. Okay, you have this, but is it like, it seems like a fact, right? But still, yeah, confusing. Branding arrangements, advertiser. Like, do you have these contracts in place, or branding arrangements? What does it mean? Like, because it's huge if you have like those agreements in place. It's huge, but it's like it's not clear from this slide. Project investment and financial indicators. Okay, investment for the first stage, Payback period. Payback period. Usually, like especially like at seed stage or pre-seed stage, you don't really look at payback period. Like, yeah, it's kind of important, but like like most of the investors, especially at seed stage, pre-seed stage, they want to see like growth and like your traction, your revenue in your new unit economy. But like they don't really care about back period, investor equity. It's here. It's like they usually don't put its investor equity; they put valuation. So it's like because right now, so they like everyone wants to know like what's the valuation. And here again, I should do like my math in like just divided 100 by the 30%. If you means it's what you offer a potential investor, right? Project MVP. Yes, it's from project finance. Project MVP, payback period. I would remove those terms. It's like yeah, it's better to talk about your unit economy, not about MVP and NPV. Call to action: game industry, time, market, team experience. Okay, very few information you can get from this one. It's maybe for presentation, like you just should say something against. Okay, application. Platform. It's in Rebels. So again, like don't do this. If you like mention here like US dollars, you're speaking everywhere about US dollars. Like here, US dollars. Don't do this. Like stick to the one currency. Don't do this in rubles here. Okay, what I'm gonna do? Like you feeding me information in US dollars. I have those anchors. Okay, like just $3 per month for users. Like your CAC like is 0 point whatever it was like 18 cents. And now I see here all in rubles. So I should like okay try to figure out the currency exchange rate right now and like calculate it. I don't know. It doesn't work. Like if you prepare your pitch deck, everything you mentioned in US dollars, you're looking for fundraised US dollars. Prepare your model in US dollars. Subscription system. Okay, gambling, local currency.
And they use gambling.
Yeah, it's important, but it should be earlier, and you should like put here like some estimations, like okay, how much money you're gonna make from this part of the business, how much you're gonna charge. So it's kind of like you see first you're thinking it's kind of like I don't know backend system explaining how your system interact in your backend, right? It's it should be early. It's kind of your business model. Maybe make it a bit simpler. Monetization model again. Affiliated programs, PayPal impression, followers. Okay. Part in total of revenue, numbers of potential users. It's not clear. So you said it's gonna be part in total revenue, number of potential users. I don't understand. It's kind of like it's 15% of your total revenue will come from what? From this one, or from the, I don't understand. It's like I'm guessing here. It's like, and what does it mean? It's users. It's like it's 500,000 users. What is it?
No, it's not like a really.
And here it's like. Okay, it seems like a share of revenue or share of users, like or share revenue. I don't understand, and yeah, it's not clear. Why you prepared this slide? It's like if you had this one. Okay, no, you don't need this slide. It's just you don't need it. Vault market structure. Okay, it's kind of very interesting information, but it should be part of your market slide. Yeah, I understand. Maybe you have like a lot of interesting numbers and slides, but it should be like you should take the most important numbers from here and put in your market slide, which you call it business model here, because yeah, it should be here. As I understand, you're trying to talk about Russian
they
video
have a
games
problem
market,
with structure.
and here it's like a global market, as I understand, right? Yeah, I think it's global, but still, like it's very important information, and so it's why you are here, right? And it's definitely shouldn't be like kind of appendix. It's and like the idea to have appendix, and when you have like a long pitch deck, you just like 50-60 pages, you explain all in details, and then you put something maybe less important in appendix. When you have like a fundraising pitch deck, you shouldn't have an appendix. Like appendix already sounds boring, so it's like your chances that investor will reach the last page with your contacts and reach you, you reduce your like the conversion rate by putting appendix in this format.
Yeah, it's too much information, without the structure.
Yeah. Again, yeah, it seems like they like it's the same slide, I think, that we have here and here and here. So it's like just another version of the same slide. Okay, and there's a context. Okay. I suggest like put phone number and like maybe LinkedIn, Telegram. The more channels you provided to contact you, the higher chances that they will reach you like via one or another channel. To be honest,
okay, well, what is your decision about this?
Yeah, my decision, maybe I will pass it. I want to speak with them, and I want to write in emails, because it's kind of they targeting the Russian market, and I don't like it, and they're not comparing with the existing solutions for another markets, and it's kind of too early. I just don't like it. Yeah, just whatever. How they structure it, and how they explain it.
How you explain like competitors.
Yeah. Maybe there's something. It seems like they build MVP, they show revenue, but the pitch deck is structured so bad, and yeah, it's like
it looks like the red flag.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, and see you on the next week.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a good weekend.